The sun sets over a peaceful Igbo village, casting a warm golden hue on the earth. Chika, the loving wife, is preparing a meal at home, humming to herself, her heart light with the joy of her loving husband and their happy marriage. She is wearing a traditional Igbo outfit, the bright colors of her wrapper and blouse reflecting her radiant spirit. But something feels off. Emeka, her husband, who was once a caring and attentive partner, has become distant. The spark in their relationship seems to have dimmed over the last few weeks. Still, Chika dismisses her doubts. Surely, he is just busy with work in the village. She knows that Emeka loves her deeply, or so she believes. Chika had everything a woman could wish for: love, respect, and a home filled with laughter. But beneath the surface, a storm was brewing, a storm that would soon tear her world apart. One afternoon, while Emeka is away, Chika returns home early. As she enters their modest hut, she hears whispers. The door is slightly ajar. Curiosity gets the best of her, and she quietly approaches the bedroom. To her horror, she finds Emeka locked in an embrace with Amara, her best friend. Their kiss is passionate, a betrayal that cuts deep into her soul. The world feels like it's crashing around her. Her knees weaken, but she doesn't make a sound. Chika steps back, her heart broken beyond measure. She quietly leaves the house, retreating to a quiet corner of the village. Tears flow down her face as she tries to understand what has just happened. The truth hit harder than any blow: her best friend, the woman she trusted, had stolen the one thing she held dear. Emeka, the man she gave her heart to, had betrayed her. The world she thought she knew was nothing but a lie. Chika retreats into herself, consumed by a mixture of heartbreak and fury. For hours, she sits in the quiet darkness of her hut, her thoughts racing. She feels her anger rise, anger not just at Emeka, but at the years of love and trust that have been wasted. In the silence, the seed of revenge begins to grow. But it's not just anger, it's a deep sorrow, a need for justice that can't be ignored. The next morning, Chika confronts Emeka. The once loving husband now faces a woman whose heart is broken but whose resolve is unshakable. She calmly tells him she knows everything about his affair with Amara. Emeka, shocked and defensive, tries to explain, but Chika is resolute. He begs for forgiveness, but her heart has already been torn in too many pieces to repair. She doesn't scream. She doesn't cry. She looks at him, her eyes cold with hurt, and leaves. But as she walks away, a dangerous thought enters her mind: they must feel the pain she feels. They must pay for what they've taken from her. Chika seeks help from a dibia, traditional healer, someone known for their mystical powers. She tells him her story, and though the dibia warns her about the dangers of using dark magic, Chika is beyond reasoning. Her heart is consumed by a need for justice, not just for herself, but for every woman betrayed in the name of love. The dibia reluctantly agrees to help, but he cautions her that the price of vengeance may be higher than she imagines. Still, Chika is determined. The ritual she undergoes that night under the light of the full moon is powerful, dark, yet intoxicating. It's not just a spell for revenge, but a way for Chika to reclaim control over her life. Chika, driven by the wound of betrayal, sought vengeance. But vengeance is a double-edged sword, and she was about to find out that the very power she sought could come at a price far greater than her heart could bear. The following day, the village is celebrating a traditional festival. The air is filled with the beats of drums, the sound of joyous dancing, and the scent of roasted meats. It is a time of unity, but for Chika, it becomes the stage for her reckoning. She walks into the celebration, dressed in her finest attire, a regal outfit that marks her as a proud, powerful woman. The crowd falls silent as she approaches Emeka and Amara. With one deliberate, measured step, she exposes their affair to the entire village. She doesn't shout. She doesn't scream. She simply tells the truth. The truth that Emika and Amara tried so desperately to hide. The crowd watches in stunned silence. Emika stands frozen, ashamed and speechless. Amara, once confident and proud, now looks away, unable to meet anyone's gaze. The people of the village, once divided, now see the deception for what it is. Chika did not need to destroy them. She only needed to expose the truth. The love she once held so dearly had turned into a weapon that could destroy her enemies without a single blow. As the dust settles, Chika's heart feels lighter than it has in days, though still heavy with the pain of betrayal. The village rallies around her, offering their support. The women admire her strength, while the men, once loyal to Emika, now look at him with contempt. Emika leaves the village in shame, unable to face the people who once revered him. Amara, too, is shunned by the village. She tries to apologize to Chika, but the trust between them is gone, forever. Chika, however, doesn't hold on to hate. She doesn't need to. She knows that vengeance has already been served. The betrayal is no longer a wound, it's a scar, one that marks her strength. The last scene shows Chika standing by the riverbank, where she first met Emika, alone but at peace. The sun is setting again, but this time, it's not the end, it's the beginning of her new life. She's free. In the end, Chika found that the greatest form of revenge wasn't to destroy them, but to set herself free. The truth had set her free, and in the freedom of her heart, she discovered the strength to heal.